What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 6 Scale Reviews. It's Dan, and today we have another 6 Scale figure unboxing for you guys. It is, of course, C-3PO from Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary diecast. I'm really excited to get this guy open. I am one of those people that definitely skipped out on the Attack of the Clones version just so I can have this gold version right here. I know the Sideshow one has been out. There's the Tumashi Nations one that's been out. But personally, I waited for this guy, and I'm really excited. It is, of course, this is just a slipcover on the top of the box. And yeah, man, let's crack this guy open. If you're new here, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and, hit the bell notification so you guys don't miss another video like this. But here is the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary box. You can see all the little details right here. Photo of the figure right there. You have a little description right here on the side, so you can kind of pause and read that if you'd like. But yeah, man, I always like the way these anniversary boxes look. It has like a little, little door, C-3PO, a little see-through box. It's cool, man. It's like like the vintage Star Wars figures, so I really like that. And yeah, you have all the warnings and labels on the back side right here, so that's always nice. But let's go ahead, pop this guy open. Ooh, if I can get up in there. Yeah, I'm just really excited to finally have this droid in my collection because, him and R2 are just such an iconic duo in Star Wars. So for me, this is just something that I really needed to have. And yeah, here he is. Just one single layer for the figure and the accessories. And you can see all the stuff he comes with. This thing looks absolutely incredible, guys. Yeah, I can't wait to get all of this stuff out. So I'm gonna go ahead, lay all the stuff out. We have the big base, all of it, lay it out, and we'll see what he comes with. All right, everybody, here's everything that C-3PO comes with. It's not a lot because a lot of the value comes from the figure itself, but we'll get into it. Regardless, we have Salacious Crumb right here, and this thing looks pretty good. It looks a little waxy, but to be fair, it didn't look that great in the movie itself, so can't really complain too much about that. It is articulated as well. It's got, I think, 4 or 5 points of articulation, so it does move. It does, move around. The tail as well. Tail does swivel around. The head does move as well, so I think that's cool. But yeah, nonetheless, I think it's not a bad accessory piece. He's a monkey lizard, and he looks weird, so that's cool. For me, because of the little pillow as well. Nice little pillow where he can sit his little ass down, so that's nice. And of course, we get some different hands here. So we have multiple hands. We have some pointing hands, some gesturing hands, and 2 relaxed hands that come with the figure. And none of them come with articulated fingers, which I thought it probably could have used it, but I think I'm happy either way with just the regular hands that they provide. So I think that's fine. And of course, we have the swap out faceplate for C-3PO, the one where he gets his eye torn out, which I think is funny. It's pretty cool, and you can see the port for the LED, and the LED is pretty bright, and I will show that once I pull out the figure. But nonetheless, here is the base. The base is a pretty decent sized base. It's not like huge, but it's not bad. I initially thought this would be like a piece of paper or like a switch out thing, but it's actually got some texture. I think it's a sculpted piece, I believe. But yeah, it's okay. Not my favorite, but yeah, it is what it is. I think it's pretty cool. It's a very light base. I think I could totally see some like custom people taking this off, putting the real grates, and then having an LED light up function inside, because you got some screws here. You could probably take this off and start doing some of your own custom stuff to it. So I think that'll be pretty cool to see. Maybe some people doing that. Maybe I might get it done. We'll see. But yeah, there is the base. So that's everything it comes with. Let's go ahead and get the figure out and take a closer look. All right, everybody, here he is, C-3PO himself. I am really excited to finally show you guys this thing. It's got an amazing weight to it. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. Like I said, this is a die-cast figure. it looks incredible, man. To finally have this guy in the collection is just, yeah, super exciting, super happy for it. It's got all that good weathering on it. I know some people were kind of complaining about it, but I think it looks great. As you can see right there, all that dust and dirt, grime. Like C-3PO has been a while been around for a while at this point. So yeah, I think it looks great. I might get a second one to maybe clean up, like people did for the Beskar Mando, the most recent one. Maybe kind of clean off some of that weathering. Not sure if it's possible, haven't tried it. But maybe I'll get a second one and do that. We'll see. But I do like the weathering a lot. It would just be cool to have one clean and one dirty, or it's, I guess, just weathered. But you can see it's just, yeah, this is an amazing piece here. Now, it's not going to articulate like a regular figure. You have one like socket joint right here that just rotates. You have a bicep swivel up here at the shoulder, and you have a single bend elbow. Now, what's cool about the elbow is it is actually on a piston. So just be very careful when you guys are moving this, right? You don't want to break any of those parts or pieces because they seem fragile. But yeah, and then of course the legs don't do much. So that's about as far as you're going to get out of them. And then the knees are, yeah, that's as far as you're going to get. The C-3PO doesn't move much because he can't, so it makes sense. And the torso only goes forward and back. Doesn't really twist very much at all. So just letting you know. And then the head sculpt, it does whatever you want it to, fortunately, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this thing looks incredible, guys. It really does. And to swap out the faceplate, all you got to do is just take off the faceplate right there. You see the batteries. This is a very bright LED. And then you just pop the head sculpt back on, and then there you go. Your C-3PO is back to life. Because let's be honest, he looks dead. Maybe I'll do a fusion reactor kit for this if he's making them, just to make sure this guy looks like he's alive. Because with the eyes off, he looks dead, so I think this looks incredible. So I'm gonna swap out those faceplates real fast. Now we'll put on the messed up eye version, and that looks amazing, guys. That looks absolutely amazing. This eye is dead, but you can see right there all the details, all the little mini LED. Well, obviously there's one LED, but one little piece in there that still lights up. I think that's awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this figure, guys. This thing looks incredible. Love all the individual wires. It's just so fantastic. But I'm gonna go ahead, showcase this figure a little bit, guys, and then we'll wrap up this video. Let's go. All right, guys, here we are with the first look for C-3PO, and it looks amazing, man. Those eyes, all the weathering details on this, the cables and the body. Hot Toys absolutely nailed this piece, man. It looks incredible. I know a lot of collectors are looking forward to having this in their collection, myself included, because this is the definitive C-3PO in my opinion. And yeah, this looks incredible. It really does. I'm gonna go ahead, swap the face plates and see what that one looks like up close. Let's go. Alrighty, here is that other head sculpt, or face plate, if you want to call it that. And yeah, it looks incredible. All of the little wires hanging out, all the little LED details around the rim. Looks incredible. And it looks a little dim already because the batteries, as you guys all know, suck on the Hot Toys figures, and it's already probably dying. So unfortunate, but this is why I want a fusion reactor kit for this, so I never have to worry about those goddamn batteries. Nonetheless, let's go ahead, swap the scene. Let's go. All right, here we are with the next set, guys. We have Salacious Crumb here, just chilling with C-3PO after he ripped out his eye. In typical C-3PO fashion, he's freaking out. So, and I don't blame him. That is one ugly little bastard. But yeah, man, this is just such a cool piece, and a funny little character that we get with them. So I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, this figure is awesome, man. It really is. I can't say enough good things about it. Anyways, on to the last final pose. Let's go. All right, guys. You guys know I had to do it. I had to put R2 and C-3PO together on the screen because they go together, man, like peanut butter and jelly. That's what they are. And if you're wondering why the R2's lights aren't on, is because the batteries are dead. Like I mentioned before, the batteries, the whole thing sucks. And the ones in the eyes of C-3PO are getting dim as well. They don't last very long, as most of you guys know if you're not new to Hot Toys batteries. But yeah, they look amazing, guys. They really do. This is what I'm gonna have in my display, them together just like this. And yeah, I'm really excited. This is it. This is the forever pose that I'm gonna have these two in. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this figure below in the comments. That's kind of all I have for you guys today. I'm giving this thing a 10 out of 10 because it is everything that I expected from a C-3PO. It's everything that I thought it would be and more. So it just fits that role for me, and like I'm sure it does for a lot of other collectors out there once they get this guy in hand. So nonetheless, that's it for this video, guys. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.